LifeStyle Indy focuses on a variety of topics including people, businesses, sports, health, and more, while always staying upbeat and positive.
LifeStyle Indy is made possible with support from Westport Homes, dedicated to building homes for every chapter of life, with plans and details that match customer-specific needs and style. Additional funding is provided by Altman, Poindexter, and Wyatt attorneys, serving clients throughout Central Indiana with wills, trusts, and estates, with over 70 years of combined experience.
All right, welcome to our LifeStyle Indy podcast. We're getting the hang of this now. You're guest number 4, Emily Steppe with Pure Romance.
Yeah.
All right, LifeStyle Indy is our platform. We have a magazine called LifeStyle Indy. You can get it at public libraries, at any Kroger location here in Marion and surrounding, or donut counties as they call them. We have a TV show that's on WFYI at the moment at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday nights. We're going to drop the podcasts on Tuesdays as well. So every Tuesday you can look for that. You get a newsletter too if you sign up for one at our website, which is lifestyleindy.com. I'm going to show you this beautiful magazine. Look at Angela Gano. Yeah, let's
pretty.
cover up me. She is so pretty.
Cover up.
This is the current issue of Lifestyle Indy. They always have good recipes in here.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
even better.
You know what your parting gift today is going to be?
I
Bam.
love cooking recipes.
See?
That's beautiful.
I think
Thank
you'll
you.
really enjoy that. It's got
Love
some great articles in there for anybody.
Great.
And you'll read all about Angela. She's
Okay.
fascinating. So let's get right to it. Emily
Okay.
Steppe, my first time to meet you. We've chatted a few times. I've never actually been to a Pure Romance party, but that's what you do. That's one of your many
Rolls.
roles. I couldn't think of it. And we're not going to role play today, but that's one of your many roles. So
It is, yes.
your degrees are?
I have a degree from Indiana State, Bachelor's of Science in Athletic Training and Psychology. So I double majored when I was in school, and then also went to school and did a certification for massage therapy. And so outside of my Pure Romance business, that's actually what I do on the side. That's kind of who I am by trade. I'm a massage therapist. Definitely have dabbled in the medical field and found my niche in this, and it became a career thing for me. So
Isn't that great? And I'd never heard of it. I got invited to a party, and then the person who was having the party is a flight attendant. Guess what? She got delayed. She got hung up in some city or some country somewhere, so I couldn't actually do it. But it was on my radar. So, they're talking, okay, let's line some guests up for a podcast. And I was like, you know what? That might be kind of interesting. And then I went to the website and learned a lot. You call it a flip book, so you can kind of flip through and see.
Our mobile catalog, the flipbook link. So it goes, if anybody out there watching, listening, it's flipbook.pureromance.com. So when you type that into any browser, it's going to pop up page by page for you to flip through with everything in our catalog line. So I brought a kind of a taste of things up here. We'll go through those in a little bit, I know. Flipbook.pureromance.com, and that gives you kind of direct access to what is exactly in our catalog line. So.
Okay, so tell me about Pure Romance.
So our company is, we're reaching 30 years old, actually.
What?
I know, you'd never believe it.
What?
The even more astonishing thing that people are kind of crazed by in Indiana is that we're out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and a lot of people still in Indiana have never heard of Pure Romance. So company's reaching 30 years old, and the founder, Patty Brisbane, back in 1993, she actually created the company in her basement. One of the products I brought with me today is her the very first original product to the company.
What is it? Show me. Tell me.
Coochie.
Coochie?
Yeah. So right here.
Oh.
We'll talk about what this is in a little bit. But number
please,
one selling
yes.
product across the board. And believe it or not, most people
intrigued.
know us as like a toy company, but we have a ton of other products than that. And it goes deeper than just the toys. So
For sure.
Founder Patty Brisbane. So she's the one that still owns and operates the company today.
That's great.
Yeah. She's awesome.
She's very hands-on.
Oh, very much
so to speak. All right. So I know that she is all about empowerment, education, and entertainment.
Absolutely.
So Pure Romance covers all three of those niches.
Oh, yes. So that is kind of our tagline. We kind of pride ourselves in empowering, educating, and entertaining. The entertaining part comes from the, in-home party experience that we create, where a consultant comes in, like myself, does a demonstration of the products that we offer. And then the empowering part, obviously, is, if you're a consultant kind of getting into the business, or you're a customer, kind of just empowering yourself and kind of figuring out, what kind of drives you, or you're the like I said, the consultant and kind of getting into the business aspect of it, and that's where that empowerment kind of lies. And then let's see, so empower, educate, entertain. The educating part, of course, is corporate is very involved in making sure that their consultants know the most up-to-date research on sexual health. So they really we pride ourselves in that, and knowing the most up-to-date research, doing, executing on the research ourselves. We do a lot of research with our products, and we pair up with Indiana University to do some of that research. So
is that right? So okay, I'm gonna time out real quick. I don't want to put you on the spot, but give me an example of some of that research. Let's talk a little science.
Sure. So,
if you would.
Absolutely. So one of the research studies that I actually talk about in my demonstration at parties is revolved around one of our lubricants. And so just to give you some statistics, with one of our lubricants, we surveyed women ages 18 to 80. 80% of those women reported sex being more pleasurable with an added lubricant.
Interesting.
For several reasons, of course, as you can imagine. So just tidbit of
that's some of the science, some of the research.
Absolutely. So,
I'm always interested in the science part. Who isn't?
Right. Well, that's what I love about our products too, is that they're not just made like willy-nilly, just, we really do strive to create things that are backed around the anatomy for men, women, transitioning people. So that whole community as well. So we really try to be as inclusive as we can. Because it's in our biology. Regardless of your sexual orientation, we all have a sexual desire. So we really we strive to be very inclusive and make sure everybody feels included.
And then that can be different strokes for different folks. So
absolutely.
Your product line is vast.
Yes.
That
is very true. Yes.
It is. It's vast. So let's start with the bath line.
Okay.
Tell me about the bath line.
Sure. So I brought a handful of these products with me. So those of you that are viewing right now, I know can see these. These two in particular are some of my favorites. The Coochie I mentioned earlier, this is actually our Rash-Free conditioning shave cream. So you'd apply it as just, your normal shave cream, your shave gel. You'd let it soak into your skin for about 1 minute to 2 minutes, in the shower right before you shave. And what that's going to help to do is moisturize deeper into your hair follicles. So when you go to shave over that area, it's leaving a closer feeling shave, helping to eliminate the red and rashy bumps you get from razor burn.
So there's something in the product that helps with that, I guess.
Yes,
cool.
Yes, there is. So the
Some
next
kind of ingredient.
Yes, that I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head.
That's all right.
But we do have ingredients listed on the back of all of our products.
So I always want to know what things smell like. I'm real big on scents.
Of course.
Is it open or not open? It's not. Can I smell it? No, these are not. They're brand new. I'm going to have to buy them.
They are brand new.
To buy me some coochie today on the podcast. Okay.
The ones that I do have up here, so we do have a handful of different scents that a woman could choose from, depending on, her palate, what she thinks smells good. So the ones that I do have up here are Flirt Collection. The Flirt is a blend of lemongrass and amber. So it's going to have a little more citrus tone to it, just feel a little bit more vibrant. The other ones that we offer is another scent called Love Story, and that one is vanilla and
there's a story there.
Amber. That one's vanilla and amber, so it has more of a sensual kind of soft vibe to it. Yeah. And then the third one is called Sweet Fantasy. We're launching a new one in August as well, but the Sweet Fantasy has a blend of vanilla and pineapple sorbet, so it's going to be a little sweeter. So we've got a sweet, a fruity, and a citrusy. So
interesting. Yeah. That sounds good. Okay.
So the second one up here, I'll mention real quick. This one's called Body Dew. This one's my personal favorite across the board.
Body Dew as in D-E-W?
D-E-W, yep. I have some customers that'll call this what that body do, because it just makes your skin really soft. It's
That's Jason. It's our producer. You like that one? Could you use a little body dew, Jason?
I bet on your skin, probably.
Yeah, sure.
It's a body oil, so it's really hydrating for your skin. It's alcohol free, so it's not going to dry out your skin when you apply it.
These are unisex. I mean, anybody could use it, right?
Oh yeah,
Boys,
yeah.
girls.
I mean, if anybody likes the scent, by all means.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
We do have a quote unquote men's collection that we launched in the Titan scent. It's leather.
What?
Yeah, it's leather and I'm drawing a blank on the other scent in it.
Nashville.
What?
Tighten up.
Oh.
Smells like Nashville and leather.
So, yeah, but we do have a men's collection. So same quality of the product, same formula makeup, just a different tone, or different scent. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Don't leave anybody out there. All right, the bath line.
Absolutely.
So this is just a little taste, a little sample of what the bath line offers with Pure Romance.
Yeah.
We're speaking with Emily Steppe here on our podcast, and we'll talk in a little bit about if somebody wants to connect with you and have a party. I'm assuming, I'm going to do a little sidebar here. Is it like other home party things where the guest can, depending on the sales, they can get a certain amount of things at a discount?
Absolutely.
Or those kinds of things?
Similar to like any other direct sales. Some of them do focus mainly on online sales.
Mm-hmm.
We are geared, the design of the company was designed to be an in-home party experience.
Mm-hmm.
And the founder, she had a vision because she was a single mom when she created this company. She was trying to raise 4 kids. So she was not only looking for a way to kind of support her and her family, but also looking for a way to connect with friends, to kind of have an excuse for a ladies' night without kids being around. So our parties are for women, anybody who identifies as a woman, ages 18 and over. And the reason that we do that is obviously, we don't want your kids around these types of products, but you also need an excuse for a ladies' night. So,
any excuse for a ladies' night, Pure Romance or otherwise.
There you go, right?
Or otherwise, any of it. We'll do it. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about the bath line. There's a little bit of skincare involved in the bath line, but you also have a skincare line.
We do, yeah. Another handful of our collections. We have an aftershave protectant product. We have kind of an all-natural. It's called our Healy collection. It's kind of our all-natural.
H-E-L-I.
Correct, yes, H-E-L-I, Healy. So we have that collection that's kind of our all-natural. It's got anything from essential oils. We've got a couple products that are like little bottles that you can actually ingest, or they're also oils. Like we have one product called Kickstart, and it is a blend of like cinnamon, and it's an oil. It's a blend of like cinnamon and peppermint. So you can actually drop it into like 3 to 4 ounces of your water in the morning. Kind of helps to
get things moving.
The appetite suppressant. So
appetite suppressant. Interesting.
It's
okay.
good. It's a good product,
else.
right?
Sorry.
So we have a handful of products. I often find a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I didn't know you sell things like that." Like in addition to the toys, or
that's
just like you said, vast variety of products that we do offer. So,
have you tried a lot of the products? I mean, I would think as a consultant you would have to or you wouldn't have to, but I mean, you would choose to.
Yeah, I mean, so that is one of the reasons I got into the business myself, is because I wanted to. I knew that I liked the products, but I was also kind of in a financial bind. I was in college.
Oh, paying for school is so crazy.
Yep, it's hard paying for school. So I saw this as an opportunity to kind of minimize the time that I was working to kind of maximize the money that I could make. And I loved the products, of course. I loved the research that came with the products. So I definitely kind of seized the opportunity, I should say, and took it head on and decided to get involved in it. And
so how long have you been doing this?
So actually in August 19th will actually be my 5th year anniversary with Pure Romance. So.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, you must be doing okay.
Yeah. I love it. It's awesome. So I just had a party last night, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I have parties all the time. So it's fun.
So, like, are there a lot of other consultants? Are they all over America? Are they in other parts of the world?
We are a global company. We are a global company. So obviously it originated kind of in the Midwest, then went out to the coast, and then, Florida and the South got involved. And then we have consultants in Canada, South Africa, other parts of Europe. We're just kind of bouncing all over the place.
30 years worth of growth.
Yeah. There's globally, there's roughly 30, probably close to 35,000 consultants now.
That's a lot.
35,000. So, yeah.
1,000 a year.
35,000 women out there empowering, educating, and entertaining. So,
yes. So, are snacks involved at your parties?
Oh yeah. So I always encourage hostesses to either tell their friends to, create a naughty appetizer, bring a bottle of wine or a 6-pack of beer to share.
Give me some examples of a naughty appetizer.
Oh gosh.
Would that include a police officer who starts taking things off? No, not that kind.
Different kind of actual edible appetizer.
Oh, got it. Okay, just checking.
Right. Gosh, the traditional pigs in a blanket would be like wiener in a blanket.
Got it. Okay, I see. So it sounds like you would be great at a bachelorette.
Oh yeah, I've had anything from like happy divorce party, she's back on the market, to newly single, to we were talking earlier, Sundays we do like mimosa parties and after church celebration or whatever, and then
some creativity going on there.
Just general ladies night, bachelorette parties, lots of stuff, birthday parties. So yeah.
there are games.
Yeah, we
You
do a
have
handful of games. Yeah, in
Handful
our
of games.
product collection, we have some what we call like spicy dice. So, you and your partner, maybe even some girlfriends.
Whoa, what are the rules to spicy dice? And can
Those
you
vary,
use any
Julie.
dice? Oh, okay. I guess you can probably make up your
so
own
these
rules.
these are actually dice that they have labels kind
Oh.
of already on the dice. So as you roll them, they'll say different things on them, and so little suggestive things. But it kind of just so because a lot of what I see couples will get complacent in their routine.
Like in a rut.
And so they'll try a game or something just to kind of add a different spice or just change up that routine. So that would be something to kind of whether you've been with a partner, you don't really know how to communicate with that partner sometimes to either talk about what your desires are or what you want to achieve as a couple. And so a simple game like that could be an easy way to spice up communication. So
It could be also break the ice dice.
those are very true too. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All
We
right,
also have a card
interesting.
deck game too, so that's kind of fun.
Okay. So I always want an example. Can you think of something that's not super naughty? An example of what's on a card or the dice?
For the game, so
Any
for
of
the
the games.
card game, I actually use during my party, but we don't. I talk about what the product or like what the back of the cards say, because as I pass out the cards to them, they'll start reading the back of the card. So
okay.
they're called the date night cards, and we'll say anything. There's action cards, and then there's just kind of what I call communication cards. So
action
on the
cards.
yeah.
Jason, are you on board with the action cards?
He's not on board with the sound effects. I can tell you that. So
I think that was a yes, but I don't know your noises, so I don't know.
So the front of the cards will say, "Tell me what you think about," and then you flip the card over, and it'll say, "Sleeping in the nude," or it'll say, "Handcuffs." And so as you're, I'm reading these cards to you,
Two
then it's
very good
your,
questions.
right? So then it's your, job as my partner to kind of explain how you feel about those things.
Jason, sleeping in the nude.
Tell me what you think about.
Jason, tell us what you think about handcuffs.
Handcuffs. Fuzzy or not fuzzy?
We're getting nothing out of him. We're getting nothing out
Typical.
of him. Typical man. You're going to have to figure it out.
Really draw it out of him.
All right. Very good. Okay.
My
so
voice is less sexy if I have to form words.
I don't know about that. I think I did. Okay, so we talked about games. Let's talk about massage. You're a massage therapist by trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the products you could use for
Sensual massage.
This is not very sexy, but I'm a runner and I get really sore after a race or whatever, and I'm just like, I need a rub down.
And you gotta take care of your partner.
Yeah. So
we have different lotions.
kinds of
Yeah, it depends on, I guess, kind of how, I don't want to say invasive. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. It kind of depends on how, detailed you'd like to be about it. So we have different approaches for the massage. So we've got anything from lotions to oils. We've also got a candle. It's called Burning Desire. And this is a candle, when you light it, it actually turns into, when you light the candle, it changes from a solid to a liquid, right? You get the wax there. Except this is not a wax. It's actually soy-based. So as the candle burns, has a little pour spout on the side of the candle, and you can pour it out, and it doesn't get any hotter than natural body temperature.
I'm trying to think what movie I've seen this on. I've seen a movie. It pours on somebody's
Probably.
midsection.
Yeah, it might be. Is it? Is it?
You know what
Steve
I'm talking
Carell?
about, right? Oh, I don't.
I think that might be with wax. They waxed him. 40-year-old version.
No,
is
that's
what came to
different.
mind.
No, this one
Okay.
was more a sexy kind of love scene with candles. And I feel like that's the road you're going down.
Well, that's so.
9.5 weeks, maybe.
I have seen that movie. That's a good one.
So-
That's like 90s.
oldie but goodie, yeah.
Similar approach, except with the wax, it melts directly on your skin and can burn. So with this candle, because it's soy, it helps to actually give you a glide for massage. You
So
massage
you're
it
part
in
of the
like it's an oil.
recipe,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yep. So that's pretty fun. We also have these gloves. They're called In Good Hands. They're kind of a silicone glove.
Okay.
You can use that to massage in with that oil. So it's pretty fun. So
It
it's
sounds
just
kind of fun.
different, totally different stuff. Lots of
Okay.
different stuff. So
games, massage. I'm looking at my list to see what we haven't
Yeah.
talked about yet.
I'm just looking at that lingerie over there.
Oh my gosh, yes. Jason's very interested in the in the lingerie. Should this be Lifestyle Indy After Dark? No, this is tame. This has been tame so far.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, you have a lingerie line.
we
It's
do.
not
and I
just
brought a
about
couple of
products.
pieces to show you. Would you like to see
and
some?
toys. I would love to see some.
Yes,
You've got
okay.
several over here.
Okay, so we'll start out. My top seller recently has been, this is called Peep Show. So it's a plum. I
What a
don't know if you
great
can really
name.
tell. I know, right? They have really fun names.
What in the? This is not much. Okay,
Some
hang
people
on.
will call it an eye patch. Some call it a thong. Just kind of depends on your forte.
I'm going to go up and down. This is
Perfect.
This is it. You see now? Can we flip it and show?
Sure.
Because you can either wear something under it or not. That's
Yeah,
up
so it's
to
a
you.
very thin, lightweight material. So a lot of my
See that?
customers, that's why they love this
Yeah.
piece, as well as the lace. It's very feminine. The straps in the front of it are just, that's kind of a thing right now. Everybody has the shirts with the straps in the front. So,
Oh right, yeah.
yeah, it's just a very fun, lightweight, very soft and silky piece.
All
so I even have some
sizes?
customers. We do. The majority of our pieces come from small up to 4X.
Oh, wow.
And we do have I carry a sizing chart with me at parties.
See
So
what it's made out of. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's very. I will just tell you, it's very, very soft.
Yeah, it's a
It's
very
kind of.
soft
It's
material.
silky, but it's not silk. So
No, it's not silk. It's definitely very breathable material. So that
breathable.
one's
Beautiful.
Peep Show.
Peep Show, great name, love it. Ooh,
This
that's
next
pretty.
one here is called Blush. Again, same material. It has that soft, very soft,
cute.
feminine approach to it. Kind of just dances on your body. You've got the lace, and what I love about our pieces is that they're made
soft.
very, very well. They are very
Quality.
soft. Feature the back of this one for him,
Get a
Julie.
little support, right? Is that what that's about? Support?
No,
Keeping
so
it there?
This,
Oh,
so
that's
this
about-
part,
oh, let
you
me-
have what I call this is the little peekaboo slit.
Oh.
So it goes all the way down. Yeah.
See that?
So I always say for the booty lovers out there, they'll get a little.
Oh.
See how it just kind of dances. There.
I like that.
Okay, so that one's
Very pretty.
Blush.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blush is very pretty. Blush, Peep Show. What's the next one going to be called? Any
next
predictions?
Any predictions? This is actually a movie title.
We've got a couple studio folks here.
This one is called Twilight. So you've got this. Actually, you'll see it a little bit better if I tuck this back in
Two-piece.
here. Yeah, it is a
Another two-piece.
two-piece. You've got a silk slip underneath with a very kind of low-cut scoop in the back, and then a detachable robe. Toss that up there. And this
pretty.
just this floral robe, big hit. I actually had a customer one time that she came in and bought the lingerie, and I was like, okay, what size? She goes, large. And I was like, great. She goes, I'm actually just going to wear that the robe as a swimsuit cover up. And I was like,
Oh, that's brilliant.
first of all, brilliant. That's genius. Because if you think about it in the psychology aspect of what she just did is,
Tell me.
well, she bought a piece of lingerie and has intentions of wearing it as a swimsuit cover up. You go out in public, looks like a swimsuit cover up. She's going to pull it off with confidence, but she's the only one that knows it's lingerie.
Right.
So you feel a little risque when you're walking to the pool. You may have your kids next to you. You never know, but
But you can still
so
be.
it's all about mindset. You got to be creative.
Okay.
Last one here that I brought to show you. This one is another plum colored one. Plum is really in right now. It's kind of I'm seeing it as the new black. So instead of
Plum
it
is the new
being
black.
yeah, so it's just very complimenting on whatever your skin tone is, whatever your body shape size is, hair color. Plum is just super complimenting to you. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that plum was like so
Yeah.
complementary
So
to all
the-
the skin tones.
and then
I
the
could see that,
ruching,
though.
the ruching in the front that really helps to camouflage the tummy. So as you've seen with the other pieces, they're not form fitting.
No, they're
kind of
flowy, mostly flowy.
We do have form fitting ones if you do want one, but
I know. I saw in the flip book there's some
Yeah.
form fitting. Whoa.
yeah,
Some of them are
sound
even
effect.
see-through. You can see through. some.
Oh.
He said that with a question mark.
Well, you need to go to the flip book. It's and see that. Okay, I'm looking
Yeah,
at our
it's good
time. We're
stuff.
doing good. We're doing
Okay,
well. Okay.
perfect.
So, Pure Romance promotes sexual health. That's just part
Absolutely.
of the deal. And there are a few items that might be considered naughty by some.
Sure.
I know what's behind door number 1 and door number 2 here. Door number 1, door number 2
Yeah.
might be considered naughty by some, but
Yeah.
you have a way at your parties of kind of, this is not something you just go to Target and say, hey, I need one of these, and then you can't discreetly go, I don't know
Can't
that
go
you
to
can
Target,
discreetly
can't
buy
go to
this
Cirillas.
anywhere.
Nope. So you'd have to purchase these products that I'm showing here, as well as anything in that flip book link. You'd have to purchase them through a consultant, and part of that is that you're getting that personalized experience, and it's a very intimate topic that we're talking about here. So you don't just let everybody or anybody in on your sex life usually. So these consultants take a lot of pride in their business and just making sure that everybody's taken care of. They're satisfied with what they're ordering, with whatever they're trying to accomplish with what they're ordering.
Right.
And it really all starts with our bath and beauty line and making sure that people leaving with those products feel sexy, they feel confident, they feel comfortable in their own skin. And then that kind of migrates into the rest of this. You know, we can start with some lingerie to kind of help with that as well. We've got lubricants, enhancement creams. We talked a little bit about the games and massage. We've also got bondage. We've got some loungewear.
What? Go back to that B word. What? Did she say
Bondage.
bondage?
Yeah. So
Okay, so we're talking
whips,
clamps,
chains,
whips,
floggers,
yes.
nipple clamps.
Oh, you have that as well.
The list goes on.
The
Yeah,
list
that's part
goes
of our
on. Very
Onyx
50
collection.
shades.
Very
It's
much
called
so.
Onyx?
Onyx
Okay.
collection.
All
Yeah,
right.
very fitting. Yeah, so, you know, we have those collections as well. So
Okay.
it really just depends on what you're looking for. We have sexual health collection that I call, well, it's called sexual health collection, but we've got the toy
That's
cleaners
very
to
novel.
help.
No, I'm
right?
kidding.
We've
I
got,
thought about that, cleaners.
yeah, we've got, I always tell women, they're like, well, do I need a cleaner for my toy? I'm like, well, think about it. You've got a cleaner for your carpet. You've got a cleaner for your clothes. You've got a cleaner for your dishwasher. Why would you kind of overlap those and use the same ones on your toy? You need a toy cleaner that's safe for your silicone, that's safe for your, bacteria or whatever. So,
Yeah, whatever. Are those like
Oh, they're-
water-based or silicone-based? or-
they're water-based products, yeah. So it just comes in a spray bottle.
See, the science comes into play again. We're talking
Very
about
much
science.
so. Yeah.
Okay. No, good.
So
good,
yeah,
good.
lots
Interesting.
of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we could talk about it all day. It's
You
just-
know, I'm sure you've been asked some odd questions, but no question is too odd, I'm sure,
Yeah,
at a party.
I've heard it all.
But because, I feel like doing a pure romance party, especially because it's going to be your friends you invite, you would be more open to talking about any of this.
Yeah.
And you would feel free to ask. It's like a good forum that's, what happens at the pure romance party stays at the pure romance party kind
Right.
of an atmosphere.
I really try to create, that's what the founder's vision was, to create that safe space to educate women about sex and having them learn from a woman who's educated about sex. And I always kind of revert that back to look at our school systems, the education that comes into that. A lot of the times they use the scare tactic with kids. And is that working?
Oh, are we talking about sexual health
yeah,
and
sexual
stuff? Yeah.
health. Their classes that they go through to learn about just their sex, just all of it.
We do, our fourth graders at the school where I work, it's a kind of how you're changing body kind of a talk, which
Right.
is very important.
Yes, it very much
you
so
don't,
is.
Not everybody always gets that at
And-
home.
Right.
And they need to hear it somewhere. But as an
Absolutely.
adult, so we flash forward to over 18 and it's nice to have a forum to be able to talk about that.
Yep,
and
and
be
kind
educated.
of provide women that safe space to ask whatever questions they want to have. And then, so anybody out there that's listening or watching who's unfamiliar with the party atmosphere or pure romance, so at the party, usually a consultant will come in, I'll do a demonstration of some of, a handful of our products, and then there's a private ordering process that happens at the end. So it's all confidential. So that's a key thing to note with this that separates us, especially from another direct sales company. A lot of times with your other companies, they'll do a demo and they'll do the ordering in the same space.
You're kind of all
This
sitting
is-
around with your clipboards and
Right.
trying
You're
to
like-
hide what you're checking.
I want the one that's this amount and it's purple. And you want to keep it as, I don't say taboo, but you want to keep it as,
As
private as
tasteful and
possible.
private.
Yeah. So
sure.
I always kind of talk about that. I always make sure I note that at the parties that given the nature of our products, you each are entitled to your own private, I'll go up in a separate room, whether it be a bedroom, an office, whatever space that hostess provides me with.
Yeah, maybe there's a question I have that I don't want to ask in front of my friends,
Right.
and I can ask you.
Yep, absolutely. And so they say, it'll all stay confidential in that room. I do bring inventory with me to the party, so a lot of the items that I'm showing them that
Can
night.
go home that night.
Yep. So I am the traveling sex boutique. So I bring it all with me. I'm prepared at the party.
You gypsy.
I've been to the parties where whether it's makeup or it's paper chef or whatever, and you see it and you're like, you're excited to go home and use it. But then
right,
you can't
right,
execute. There's
right.
that disconnect
You have
there.
to wait for a
yeah,
week
you
or
gotta wait
whatever.
a couple weeks or whatever. So that's another thing I pride myself on is that I try to
Interesting.
deliver exactly
Sure.
what I show and let everybody take those home. So.
And you know what the best sellers are, so those are probably what you come equipped
Yep,
with.
and I of course have my own personal favorite products too. Like I talked about earlier with the Body Dew. That one's I use it every day. Every day. I
Well, you
love it.
kind of glow, so
Thanks. Yep.
so good job, Pure Romance.
So it's funny that you say that. We have another product called Cocoa Glow, and that is I didn't bring it up here. I have it in my demo bag over there, but it is actually our sunless, streakless, orangeless, non-greasy self tanner. And so I apply
That's
it
hard
on
to
my
do.
face.
It is.
It
It's hard.
is.
You have that on your face right now?
Yes, I put
You
it on my
look very
face. I-
sun-kissed, yes.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of stuff
That's
nobody would even think about. So.
Nobody would even think about from From naughty to nice to naughty, whichever way you want to look at it,
There you
or
go.
do some of both. So
Yeah.
we again are talking to Emily Steppe. She is with Pure Romance here locally in the Indianapolis area. If one of our podcast viewers or listeners would like more information, what's the best way to reach out to you?
So I'm on Facebook, just my name, Emily Steppe.
Let's spell that for them.
So Emily is Emily, last name is Steppe, Steppe.
Thank you.
And then I don't know if we can zoom in onto this. Would that help? We're able to do
it
that
here on the back
Okay.
part.
Yeah. So the
No
back
problem.
part of that.
It's on the screen. We got a graphic on.
It's on the screen. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
You can just say it.
So I've got, I'll read you off my information. So my website that you can browse through, look at the catalog. You can also order from that direct website or myself. The website to reach the catalog and the products on is pureromance.com/Emily Steppe. All one word, all one unit, no
That makes
spaces.
sense. Yeah, that's probably the best
Simple.
way.
And my email is prbyemilysteppe@gmail.
So Pure Romance by Emily Steppe at Gmail.
There you go. Try to keep it super simple and consistent.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
And that one probably wasn't taken already.
Nope, sure wasn't. Not a common last name.
That one was available. Perfect.
Yep.
I'm good to go with that one. All right, we'll be emailing. We'll be in touch. Thank you for your
Excellent.
time.
Thanks for having
It's
me.
been a lot of fun.
I hope it was somewhat enlightening and fun and
Jason, were you enlightened?
creative.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Again, I
Yeah.
don't know your noises, but I'm going to go with yes on that one. So, Lifestyle Indy, your life, your style. Emily
Perfect.
Steppe, thanks for being here. We do have that lovely parting gift. Hold up the magazine. You can get that again any Kroger location, and well, let's do this.
Oh, put it in front. Yeah. there we go.
Kroger or library. It's available in Marion and surrounding counties. We have a TV show that airs on WFYI at 7:30 p.m. each week, and these podcasts are going to start dropping every Tuesday.
Tuesday, you said, right?
Tuesday's like our day. We
That's
drop our
excellent.
newsletters. We have our TV show.
Call it Tasty Tuesday for this one.
Yes.
There we go.
This is your Tasty Tuesday podcast with Emily Steppe. Oh my gosh, I
Love
love
it.
it. Come back and visit, okay?
I absolutely will. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me. I loved it.
Very good.
Great.
We hope you enjoyed it. And we're just
Perfect.
going to say peace out again.
Peace.
Have a great day.
Bye.